Hey, it's Ben from ZOAR Fitness, and today I'm talking about sprinting versus sustaining on the rower. So how does technique shift for each of those? What is the ideal technique for if you're sprinting versus if you're doing endurance work? And the biggest thing that shifts here is the fact that you have a higher strokes per minute rate, a higher stroke rate in sprinting effort. So if it's less than a 60-second effort and it's all out, you might be at 40 or 45 strokes per minute, where if you're doing a 2K, 5K, 10K, it's going to be a lot more like, I don't know, sub 30 for sure, but it might be 28, 26, 24, 22 in that range. So again, there's going to be implications that come about because of that. So I'll show you what a 25 strokes per minute looks like. So that would be what I would use for endurance work, something that's, again, more sustainable. On the opposite end of the spectrum, if I go to something that's looking a lot more like a sprint, I'll show you what that's going to look like, and then I'll talk about what kind of shifts in my technique to allow a higher strokes per minute. So that was 45 strokes per minute. And I don't know if you could tell what was going on there with my body, but definitely the technique shifts as strokes per minute shift. So the first variation, the sustain option, you can see how it's basically having the standard good technique that you'll see most people use, because if you look how far my seat is sliding, everything just kind of looks very sustainable, kind of rhythmic. I have quite a lot of seat slide. And that's the biggest thing that's going to shift when I go to do a sprint effort, is that seat is not going to slide as far, because a really big seat slide, while it's efficient, it takes a longer time to be able to move that back and forth. Whereas if I can keep it in just kind of a smaller range, and I can kind of hinge my torso around that, and I work a little bit harder to keep those heels down the entire stroke, I can have that strokes per minute rate go way up. So if I try to slide, I'm probably only be able to get to maybe 38 or 40 strokes per minute, where if I keep a shorter slide length and really focus on kind of hammering in and out, I can probably get above 45 or maybe even potentially 50 strokes per minute on here. So one more time, I'll demo them both, but again, pay attention now to my seat slide length. So I'll start off with sustaining. Yeah, there's a very dramatic difference in pace while I'm doing that as well, and that's the whole point. So there you go. Big difference here. Smaller seat slide length is allowing for a faster stroke rate. So there you have it. Let me know if you got questions.